Welcome back, everyone. This is Thomas Triple T Tie with another new bullish crypto analysis. Before we dig in and take a look at Bitcoin's daily analysis, remember this is for edutainment only and not to be considered as financial advice. Also, when you feel value has been added, or if you want to help out and share my analysis to help promote through the YouTube or algorithm, feel free to smash the like, ring my bell, hit subscribe if you haven't, and share the analysis with your friends and family. So let's dig into the news first, and then we'll take a look at the charts. In the news, Russia's Federal Tax Services service proposed a change to its on digital currency legislation to allow entities to accept Bitcoin as payment for foreign trades. That's a huge step, and this article can be found in bitcoinmagazine.com. I'll provide links in the Twitter thread as well. Also, Bitcoin's 30-day volatility slips to a 17-month low. What this typically indicates is that when it becomes this low in with volatility, historically it tends to move to the upside violently or move to the downside violently. So something to keep in mind. There's an article in Cointelegraph that talked about retail interest in crypto declines as investors search for the next big thing, and that next big thing they're citing is NFTs. However, with regard to retail investors declining demand, they use Google search volume. It's been down. They also use for both Ethereum and Bitcoin. They also use the the exchange volumes from different exchanges, and that's also trending significantly down as well. And they also use monthly DEX, decentralized exchanges by volume as well. So I don't have room to list that on Twitter, but feel free to check that out on Cointelegraph.com. And the article is called Retail Interest in Crypto Declines as Investors Search for the Next Big Price Mover. So with that, let's dive into the charts. This is the snapshot of the crypto market. It was a lot better this morning. It was mixed. It's kind of split between red and green, but the stock market pulled the crypto market down and made it blood red. So Bitcoin here, you can see 40.7 roughly, dominance 41.2. Ethereum just still hanging around 3K, down 2.41, with dominance at 19.29, and even Luna's red. So tough day for the market, especially in the afternoon. At least in the U.S. Pacific Standard Time here is afternoon. Let's take a look at the crypto market cap. Here we see that 1.88. It was at 1.91 earlier this morning, down 1.82 for the day. Here you can see Bitcoin here. It's down 1.62 here on its market cap. Market cap is around $774.7 billion. And so that's that. So what that means is just basically money flew out of the crypto market space from morning to afternoon. Let's take a look at the TradingView daily chart here. So Bitcoin was following this bounce line here really nicely. You can see in this candle here, it was following this bounce line. It wicked all the way up to close to 43K. It was actually 42,989. So make it 43K. So it wicked all the way up here, breaking through several resistance that was really important. The 50-day moving average, the Bollinger basis line, this blue line here, and the and it even entered in the middle of the bull market support band, this gray ribbon here. So I'm not sure if you can see it, but the top of the wick is right here. So breaking through all that was very, very bullish. But it couldn't keep it because the stock market opened and bam, it tanked down hard, all the way down to roughly around, let me see here, 40.6. Yeah, roughly around there, 40.6, right around here. So rough day for Bitcoin. Let's take a look at what else here. And previously, I mentioned that when Bitcoin's below the bull market's, the Bollinger Band basis line, which is this blue middle line here, it tends to stay down there for 12 to like 38 days in previous periods. So this is the 16th day that's been under, as far as the body's concerned. The where it's at right now, right here, 40.8. Okay, so it's below. It fell below the support line here of 41K, and it's also right where, as far as volume price level, it's kind of in the middle. It's the average right here in this range here. The high trading volume level for this price range is right here, and that's around 38.5. This right here is more in kind of average for volume in this price range. Down below, we see that the volume for the day is above, slightly above the moving average, and that's 2 days in a row. That's slightly above. Unfortunately, both of them are red candles, so I'm not sure what that's saying. Okay, so let's go dive down into the KDJ here. Yesterday, I mentioned that the KDJ, the J line of the white line here, entered the top range. It might soon round off from the top and trend down. It didn't have to wait too long, and then it flipped back down, penetrating the 80 mark, which is the start of the top upper range. It went down to 73. So it's heading towards the middle range again. I gave that a bear. As far as the MACD, the white MACD line kind of flattened out underneath the red signal line here at negative 700, and prints the 18th consecutive bearish histogram bar. That's getting shorter and shorter. So again, it's the print here is bearish, but because it's getting shorter and shorter, it's bullish trending. As soon as the white MACD line trends up above the red signal line, it'll be bullish. Down below, we have the RSI line curving slightly down to 44. So I gave that a bear and a crab. And then the blue CVD line, cumulative volume delta, also flipped down to 1.813 million. That also got a bear and a crab. The white momentum indicator continues to trend up. This is really interesting about the momentum indicator. So this increase in momentum, and it's registered at 1,214. I gave that a bull. So this momentum's building up, but these other indicators show volatility, and so it'll be interesting to see how high this momentum indicator will rise, because previously, if you see it, this white line here, as it rose into the upper range, look what happened to Bitcoin's price. But I think the downtrend, the volatility is impacted due to the positive correlation with NASDAQ and S&P 500. It wants to move up. You can see it here as the momentum's pointing up, but it's being impacted by stocks. So it gets dragged down. But I think it'll more than likely will return back to the uptrend based on what momentum's indicating here and previous patterns here. If you see here the ascending channel here, bounce to the bottom support and then it bounce up. See, bounce to the bottom, bounce up. That's what I'm expecting it to do. But macro factors are a major impact. So overall, I gave this chart 3 crabs here. And I said that for the summary, it will remain, if it remains underneath this this 41K resistance line now, that'll be slightly bearish. But if it, and it'll chop, if it remains under here, it'll chop between 41K and this ascending support line here. And the next one is roughly around 40.1K. So it'll chop between 41 and 40.1K if it remains underneath here. More than likely, it might try to pop back up above, where it will face the resistance of the 50-day moving average, this pink line, and the blue line here, the Bollinger basis line, and the bull market support band. So like I mentioned, it'll get squeezed. And so it's a very delicate area here. So max pain here, I'll leave, you can read them here, but I'll go through the charts in the next few screens. Here's max pain, basically the 22nd, 23rd, 29th, and the May the 6th. It will stay at a 42K as the predicted max pain price for options. And we want to take a look at volume. Volume are contracts that have been executed already, and open interest are contracts that have not and are pending. And so we can see here the 29th is a day we want to pay attention to, where we have both high volume and a high open interest. So max pain more than likely will head towards 42 around that time. Here we have the heat map for Bitcoin. I zoomed out a little bit so you can see all the way back to the 18th, and you can see the CVD line down here. But let's discuss the sell walls on top and the buy walls on the bottom first. So we have the 51K sell wall up here, and not much below that. And then the buy walls, we have a 39K coming in here. It was bigger here, and then it faded, and you can see it's coming back. The 36K wall is still there, roughly about the same size. 34K is coming in low bigger, brighter here, yellow. So that's interesting. The 31K wall remains here. It's been here for a long time. 26K wall here. It's interesting because it used to be at 25. And 21K. These look a little off to me. That's strange. Hang on. Let me get a live feed. Where is my... I don't see it anymore. Oh yeah, it closed out. Sorry. Yeah, this used to be 38. This used to be 35. It's a little strange when I zoomed out. That's curious. Yeah. Yeah, it used to be 38, 35, 30. And this was 25, and that was 20. So it's off by 1,000 on here, and this was 50. Hang on. Yeah, Bookmap crashed on me earlier. I'm not sure why. I'm using the beta version, and while it loads, let me go through the rest, and I'll come back to this. It's a little strange. So let's go to the liquidation levels here. We still have excess. So let's go back to the beginning. So this only describes 25x to 100x high leverage levels. So we have long leverage positions down here and short leverage levels up here. So if you take the money from the longs here and you subtract it from the money in the short levels, you get this, and it's around 3.04. Make it $3.05 billion in Binance alone. And you can see as the price dropped, some levels got liquidated. And so you can see the overage decreased for longs. So at this level, this price action is not impacted because of this. It only usually around 8 to like 13 billion or beyond. It's when someone takes the opposite direction, the counter position, and impact this. So let me see. Here we go. Where did it go? I'm trying to get the some reason it's loading, but I can't see it. So let me see if we can do something else here. Yeah, it's completely gone. Let me kill it, get rid of it, and load it again. I really am curious. I want you to get the right information here. Yeah, it refused to end its task. Hang on. I'm gonna end it manually here. Bear with me. I'm gonna end this and restart it. Okay. So that task is gone. Let's relaunch it again. Did not intend for this to to go this long here. Bookmap takes a while to load up. Yeah, really strange there. Weird. I can't see it anymore. It says it's loaded up, but it's nowhere to be found. Goodness. You know what? If I'm gonna end this because I don't know what's going on with Bookmap. And then I'll post if the chart is different, and I think it should be because those levels haven't changed in a long time. And so oh wait, let me see here. Yeah, it's nowhere to be found. It's loaded, but it's nowhere to be found. So strange. Anyways, I'm gonna end this. I'll post an update if the map shows differently once I find it again. So I apologize for that, but look out for the check out Twitter if you want to if there's an update. I'll post it there. Appreciate your time, and I have one more video today for Ethereum, and that'll be my last video. So I'll see you in that video later today. Peace.